Hello, this is Pastor Mark, interim pastor of the community church in Glen Rock, and this is conversation number 29 already. Can you believe it?
Yes.
And they keep getting better and better. This gentleman is the best yet. He is Bishop Charles Singletary, and I can't tell you where he works. He works at, I think, 24 different places. Oh, you're amazing how you do it. And you do it all well, too. You got me jealous. So tell me what
By the grace of God. By the grace of God.
that's how we live. What,
Absolutely.
so tell me, what Reformed church did you grow up in as a little boy?
Uh, I would say that as a little boy, God had blessed me to be able to experience several different denominational churches, one of which was the Reformed Church in America, attending various Sunday schools. So I was kind of exposed to various
Well,
Christian denominations
well,
as a
which
child growing up.
Reformed church? Which one?
In Camden. I grew up in
Oh, okay.
Camden, New Jersey,
Hmm.
and I would go to Reformed, Presbyterian, Baptist, Pentecostal, Methodist, whoever had a Sunday school. My father
Okay.
made sure
You
that I
got you
was
got around, didn't you? You really got around.
yes.
All right.
So yes, and then focused as I continued, growing up, focused a little bit more on Baptist. That was churches that the family were attending, and God has blessed me that through that experience to attend a Drew Theological Seminary, which is a Methodist seminary,
Yes, that's
and
Methodist.
New Brunswick Theological
Hmm.
Seminary as well. And as it would happen, God called me to pastor at the Reformed Church of Wardell, whom
Hmm.
I've been pastoring there. I think we must be going on about 16 years now.
Probably around there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when you were installed. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. And we have a great marriage. We have a
Hmm.
beautiful marriage,
Hmm.
actually. Great leadership and membership. And I'm just blessed to be there.
And I've had the privilege of seeing you preach at several services. I am in awe of how you own that room. You're amazing when you do that. It's
God
incredible.
is amazing.
Well, that's
Because
true.
I don't know if any of us start off in our messages actually knowing what we're going to do step by step, moment by moment. You know, as we know, we've been preaching long enough to know that you have to depend on the Lord. There's preparation, obviously, but you also
Hmm.
have to depend on the Lord at that moment. Um, you know, so
Yes. And
thank you.
besides that, I understand you're working at what is it? Name of the place? Newbridge Hospital?
It's Bergen New Bridge Medical Center.
Bergen
Yes.
Newbridge.
Yes, Bergen New Bridge
And
Medical
that's
Center.
got what, 20, 30 beds?
Actually, it's 100. It's over. I said it before. It's over 1,000 bed medical center.
Hmm.
It is acute care, behavioral health, long term care, uh, substance abuse, psychiatric care. I said behavioral health, and that makes up the population there. So yeah, it keeps me. Needs to say, it keeps me busy, active.
Hmm.
But
And you're what?
when you're called to do this kind of work, because it's a calling, I love doing what I'm doing.
Great. And you're what? Chief chaplain there?
Not chief,
No.
not chief,
Oh,
no,
okay. I'm sorry.
senior chaplain,
Senior.
and
Okay.
I must emphasize that the senior is on the fact that I've been there the longest. It's not be
Oh,
that's
okay.
the only reason.
I told
That's
you ahead of the chaplain.
that's the reason why they I'm the senior
They call you senior.
because I'm old.
Okay.
I'm not the oldest, but I've been there the
That you are a busy guy. Do you have I remember as a kid volunteering at a hospital. Do you guys still
Yes.
have volunteers helping you out?
Absolutely, absolutely. And we are in need of volunteers, by the way.
Oh.
Yes, we have volunteers. We have a volunteer department. And I tell you, mentioned the 1,000 bed facility, over 1,000 bed facility. We wouldn't be able to do as clergy persons or as even as employees, we wouldn't be able to do the great work that we do at Bergen New Bridge Medical Center, whatever department that we're working in without the help of volunteers.
Mm-hmm.
And we're so grateful for the volunteers that we have that's working with pastoral care, because it is through the volunteers that we're able to transport more people to come down to the various services and programs that we have, which especially the long-term care residents, because it's a nursing home facility portion of the hospital, and that's their home.
Mm-hmm.
For the time in which, of course, that they are there. And so we want to make sure that we're able to provide pastoral care for them, and worship services for them of their various faith traditions. We have a Roman Catholic priest, we have a imam for our Muslim Islamic patients, we have our rabbi for Jewish patients, as well
Mm-hmm.
as me taking on the Protestant, and anything else that's not of the other three major faith traditions.
Mm-hmm.
And
All
so
right.
that keeps things really exciting.
All right. So
It's great
if
ministry, though.
if I'm out running the streets and I am trying to recruit some volunteers for you,
Yes.
okay. What do I need to tell them? What is
You
the
tell them
age? What is the age they can be?
tell them first to reach out and contact Joshua, a gentleman by the name of Joshua, who is the director of the volunteer department. And you can call the main number at the hospital,
Mm-hmm.
967-4000, 201-967-4000, and just ask to speak with the director of volunteer services. Speak with him. He's in charge of the department, and then let him know that you're interested. If you're interested in working with volunteering with pastoral care, he'll let you know what the process is. And so he'll let you know even what the age um, limit is in terms of to start off as a volunteer. And then I don't know if there's a cutoff age, as long as there's an appropriate position for a volunteer to work.
Mm-hmm. So is there any low cutoff? Do you know? I'm thinking high school students might want to do this.
Absolutely. We do have high school students that come and they volunteer as well. I am not sure off the top of my head as to what the age is. I'm sorry. I would venture to say perhaps 17, but again, Joshua would know that for
Okay.
sure.
So we'll
Contact.
contact him.
Mhm.
If kids are looking for service hours, they can assist patients in coming into your worship services
Absolutely,
there.
and other programs that
It's
are
very
there,
nice.
depending on what their schedules are. And we try to match up the volunteer with the position that they can assist and where is needed, and that's going to make them successful as a volunteer, help them in their success as a volunteer at Bergen Ridge Medical Center. Absolutely.
If I might do a little self-disclosure,
Mhm.
I assume it's the same thing here. You gentlemen out there in high school, this is a good volunteer opportunity
Yes.
because most of the volunteers in hospitals have been female historically. You can flirt with the girls and still get your service hours in. So this might be a good thing. So
I don't.
what? It worked for me when I was a volunteer.
Pastor Mark said that. that's Pastor Mark that said that.
Well, also when I was volunteering in high school, my sister was a student nurse in the same hospital. So I got to know her student nursing friends. And hey, it worked. Most of them were women. I had a good time. Anyway,
Glad you
Okay.
had a good experience.
I had that experience. I'm not in any way
What
impugning
department did you
you.
work in as a volunteer?
They had me on an all male floor because I was a male, and they did
Okay.
not put guys on female patient floors. So it was a GI unit, and yeah, it was a little odorific usually. Yes, it was. We had a lot of gentlemen recovering from prostate surgery with
Mm,
Foley bags.
okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, again, volunteers are needed there for the
Yeah.
support and, your presence being there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Assistance would help. Oh, absolutely.
I did
Good.
bed baths. I learned to
Mm-hmm.
make a really good bed. I used to read mail. I remember the one blind patient. I used to read his cards to him. It was
Yeah,
quite
all
an
those kinds of
experience.
things. Yes,
It was
yes,
quite an
all those kinds of
experience.
things. Reading, again, volunteers at Bergen
Yeah.
Medical Center, read, write. Some people
Hmm.
may need some assistance in writing some cards or notes or
Sure.
those kinds of things, and volunteers can help in that as well.
Yes. So that is a great opportunity for you. And you could work with Charles too. That's a
Yes,
good thing.
pastoral care, you can work with me. If you're interested in working in pastoral care,
Hmm.
as a volunteer and assisting in that respect, you still reach out to Joshua
Hmm.
and just tell him pastoral care, and then he'll reach out to me, and then I'll get a chance to meet with you as well and let you know what opportunities are available and whatever
Hmm.
faith tradition you want to assist the chaplains in as well.
Excellent. Got just two more plugs, and we're going to wrap up here. A week from today, I am presenting at the noonday Lenten service at Second Reformed
That is
Church in
correct.
Hackensack. I'm grateful because I'm a week. Well, anyway, we just had a problem here with our internet. I think we're back on. But anyway, next week, I am preaching the noonday Lenten service at
Yes.
Second Reformed Church in Hackensack. I'm grateful because Charles follows me the week after. He is a hard act to follow. Tell us, what are you doing first week in April here? What's your topic?
My topic is dealing with faith
Mm-hmm.
as we're in this season of Lent and the importance of our faith in God and how that faith continues to, prepare us to be able to live and to deal with the things that we may be confronted with in our daily life,
Mm-hmm.
to preparing us for the return of Jesus.
Wonderful. Ah, it's so good to talk to you.
Well, thank you.
Please, if you want to
Pleasure
volunteer
talking with
with a great chaplain,
you. Well, thank you.
contact
You're kind.
contact Joshua up at Bergen Newbridge Medical Center. If you want to hear a fabulous Lenten meditation, 2 weeks, first week of April, Wednesday here at Second Reformed Church in Hackensack. Again,
Next week, Pastor Mark will be preaching.
it won't be as
Coming.
good as yours. I can
But we,
promise you that. But thank you.
we don't know that.
I'm confident. You're a hard act to
We don't
follow,
know.
brother. Hey, and this is Pastor Mark of the Community Church of Glen Rock, wishing you God's greatest blessings.
Thank you so much, Pastor Mark.
You are
Thank you
very,
so
very
much. God
welcome.
bless you.
God bless you.
Thank you.